Welcome to the weekend technical session 4 for from Azure Made Easy. Today we will learn about the virtual machines. Today main agenda is wait a minute. Yeah, today main agenda is we will learn about the four things about the virtual machine concepts. But in the inside the is the too much the practical session instead of the any instead of the any theory or another thing. So first we will learn about the virtual machines. So only we will learn the part of the theory we will learn only the what is the virtual machine. The virtual machine what is this? So actually it is the software based computer. Software based computer means we have not is the behave like the physical computer, but it's not on operating system, CPU, memory, disk, and network interface, everything. And it everything created by the different organization, like the if you are using the cloud platform like that Microsoft Azure, AWS, GCP, Alibaba, different cloud formation available where everything taken care by the taken care by the cloud related thing like the AWS, Azure, or and another method also to create we can use the virtual box, everything. But we will see the what is the difference to use the virtual box and another thing to cloud thing also. And virtual machine can also run the host as the different operating system or hardware. Just for example, you have the one VM machine. Just for example, you have the one VM, one local machines like Windows machines in your system, but you want to use the two different Linux machines in your the local system. So what do you have the at this time in the market too much option available? To, can anyone explain which option you have? Just for example, you have the one local machines. You have only one local machines with the 16 GB RAM and 500 GB hardware, and you want to use the two different Linux machine. So how many method you are available at this time? Can anyone say hello? Hello.
Without cloud, earlier we have a VMware object.
Okay, and second, first option is a VMware. Okay, second option, second we can say the cloud, right? And we have the one more option is the third, Docker, and fourth we can use through the API. At this time, first we will see about the learn about the VMware, how to create a VM through the VMware. I know it's the old method, but if you want, just for example, you have the one local machines in the Windows machines, but if you want to the user free, is the if you use the AWS, Azure, or GCP, is the free, but it's the for some time. You can't use the lifetime free. But yeah, for the VMware you have the option. But what is the main disadvantage of the VMware is the main thing. Just for example, I can show you a VMware. For VMware, I am using the virtual box. If you see the virtual box, so what is the main thing for that? For this, it's everything we need to taken given or taken by the local host machine. Just for example, if we am adding the any new virtual machines, I don't think anything I have. Just for example, I am using CentOS. We need to just select any virtual machines. ISO file. We can use the ISO file for that. So for this thing, we need to provide the storage and space all from the local host machine. Just for example, in this laptop, we have the 16 GB RAM. So for this, so we have the option to do that. We have the different option available. For that, we can provide the, just for example, you can see I have one CentOS. I don't know if it's complete or not. Yes, we can use this one. Just for example, I have the U12. just I have added the Ubuntu. So first what we need to do, first we need to do to download the ISO file from the browser. See, you have the too much option available. We can download any ISO file, not only for the Linux, you can also download the ISO file regarding Windows or different thing. After that, you need to just click on the next. If you click on the next, you have the options. You can just use a username, host name. You can see here's the mention CentOS. Then click the next. You can see the options. Now you have the options. Is the based on the base memory. You can use up to 2 GB. So I am just adding the some like 4 GB memory. I am using 4 processor. We can use. You can see we have the 20 CPU. I can use any one. Then we can click on the next. You can see the disk size up to 2 TB we can use, but I am using the bus. That's fine. Then we can click next and finish. So if in the virtual box, one disadvantage, the everything is taken by the host machine, but it is a free. We can use this thing in the lifetime, and if till we want, we can use, and it's the work like a real machine. Just for example, I am opening my Ubuntu. Just click on start. Guys, are you able to see the virtual machines VM box or not?
No, no, no. Only
Oh,
PPT
sorry.
we are seeing.
Okay. Sorry. I am just explaining. Wait a minute. Just give me a moment. I am just. Now you can see my whole screen, right? Sorry, I was
Yes.
explaining. I am starting. Okay. Yeah. So first, I have explained regarding what is a virtual machine. Now I am explaining about how to create, how to use a virtual machine to the VMware or virtual box. For this, I am using the Oracle virtual box. First, we need to click on the new. Then we can add any name. Now I am adding send to 1 2. After that, we need to just select the image. Yeah, I am using the Ubuntu CentOS right now. Next click, then we need to click on next. You can see that we have the options. So first time we are using the Ubuntu because we have the already one machine. You can see the Ubuntu. So I am using the same Ubuntu to add the different machines. Then click on the next. You can see in the my Ubuntu total memory is the 2 GB only. I am using the as a host machine. I am using the Ubuntu, not the Windows machine. If I am using the Windows machine, then it will become up to the 16 GB. But Ubuntu, it is available only 2 GB. You can see the processor in the Ubuntu only 20 CPU. Then we are clicking the next. Now you can see the virtual hard drive in the my Ubuntu total hard drive is 25 GB. So I am using the some 3 GB only. Then I need to click on next. So for the virtual box, you can see we have the use the memory and the RAM of the host machines, which is my Ubuntu. Then we need to click on next. taking time. So I'm using this one. So yeah, you can see it's my Ubuntu machines. It's available in my Windows machines. You can see the terminals. If I open the terminal, you can see. Okay, no problem. We can mute. Yeah, now you can see I have the root region. Now we can download any, just for example, I can download any one software like that and just updating the machine. You can see now I can update my machines also. So through the virtual box, we can just use the NAVM for this method. We can download the Windows machine also, but we need to use the same method. We can just download the ISO file and use this thing. Any questions, anyone? Hello.
No.
Okay. So and next method, I am just showing you how to create a virtual machine for the Azure. Today we will see only through the Azure, through the portal only, but in next session we will try to create a virtual machine for Terraform as well as PowerShell also. If I show you first time, so just minimize this thing. Yeah, it's the second method. We can just create a virtual machine through the cloud. In the cloud, everything is managed by the cloud service providers, not by the host machine. So for this, we need to first go to the virtual machine. So to create the virtual machine, we need a resource group. So we have the two options. We can create the resource group from this method first, and we have the another options. We can directly create a virtual machine, and we have the option to do that. For this, we are using the these subscriptions resource group. I am just adding session 3, session 4. Region, I can select anyone. I am just selecting here US. Just click on the view create. After that, just we need to do one thing, just to open the virtual machines. Then we need to click Azure virtual machine. Here you can see. Now I can select the options. Let's see how to do it. VM name, we can use anything. Now I am using. Now I can show you the Windows machine. Windows. See, region we can select anyone, but we have created the resource group in East US, so I am selecting the region the East US only. First question is coming: is it possible to, just for example, we have created the resource group in another region, so we can't create the virtual machine in the different region. That means resource we need to create the virtual machine in the same region which I have created the resource group. Ability zone, we can use the ability zone. Ability zone, we can use if we can click the ability zone, we have the three options. Just for example, if we are creating the any virtual machine, it will be create a copy of the in the different zone. In the any disaster will come in the future or any through the any method virtual machine will be corrupt, then we can use the backup file John 2 or John 3 also. So now I am using John 1 only. Security type, we can use the different security type also, but I am here only use the standard table. Now we need to just select Windows machine. I am using the Windows server, but not a free. Okay. Now you can see the site. We can choose the site. Now I am choosing the for CPU and 16 GB memory. Username, we can add anything. Password. Now you can see we have the different port options. Just for example, RDP. RDP we are using for the in remote desktop. We can use the RDP. If we want to the connect machine for the version, we can use the HTTP and HTTPS also. So now today we will show you to the Basin also how to connect the virtual machine for the Basin. In the if we are using the Basin, we can create we can see the VM for the same browser or itself. So we are not required to connect to the RDP. So today we will try to connect to the Basin. Then we need to. Do you have any questions? Anyone? Hello. Hello.
Yes, I have a doubt. Like under resource group, if we are creating two virtual machines, so we can create this virtual machines in different regions, right?
Yeah, we can create the virtual machine different region, but just for example, you have created the resource group in the US region, okay, East US. We can create the
Okay.
multiple virtual machine itself in the East US only. If you are creating the resource group in the different region, then it will be the different region. But yeah, you have the option here. Just for example, I am using the create new, okay. In the create new, just I am just using any another one session. Oh, okay. I am just creating polo. Okay. Now you have the option. You can select anyone from here. Just for example, I am just using the US2. So in the resource group, if you are working in the any organization, they will provide you the resource group actually. If you are just for example in any company in build in available in the US2, they want to the create a VM in US2, so they will provide you the region also. So you can directly go through the create a resource group here itself also. You're not required to create the resource group in outside. We are using to this method. Just for example, I am using the RBAC role. I want to give you the specific access to the resource group. Then we will create a one resource group. After that, I will provide you the one access. After that, you can create any virtual machine in the same resource group only. You can't create the new resource group. I am clear? Hello?
Okay. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to the next one. Play with I need to select because I am using the free version, so we have the some limitation also. Okay, then I need to go to the disk. You can see this. We can leave the we have the two options, creator and install virtual machines. Oh, how many available in the virtual machine? Anyone? We can use a
Your voice is breaking. Hello.
Now
Hello.
I'm
Hello.
Yes, sorry guys, my internet has just disconnected. Now you can listen me, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I am just asking you the from all three one questions. How many disks available in the virtual machine? If you are creating the any virtual machine in any place, how many disks creating automatically? I
One
want
disk.
to know another two. Do you have any answers? No problem. If wrong, it's not a problem. Actually, we can create a three machine actually. First, as fit OS disk, three disk, sorry. Second, storage disk, you can see the E drive, A drive, data disk. You can just say data disk. Data disk, it should be the multiple. You can, as per the requirement, you can add the different. Just for example, if you are purchasing the laptop, is the first is the only two drive available, right? Is the one is the at this time is the only one drive, C drive, right? But after the partition, you can just divide this drive to E drive, F drive, and D drive. Is a different thing, right? Where it is mostly all person using C drive. Same thing is a third one disk is also is available temporary disk. Temporary disk. First and second, it was available only Azure itself, but third one is available in your the local host machines. It's called the temporary disk. Okay. If in future or in interview, if you anyone is asking question, how many disks available in the virtual machine, you can say the three disks. First is the OS disk, second data disk, and third temporary disk. Okay, it's fine. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you. So now I am using the default thing here. I am not using any another thing. And next I am going to networking. In the networking part, you
Are,
can
are
see
you
the
are you showing anything on screen? We can't see your screen.
oh, sorry. Yes, yes, now you are able to see my screen?
No,
No.
no, no. It's
Wait.
not visible.
Now, mm, hello.
Still not able to see the screen.
Wait, let me rejoin the again. I think some problem on my end. Are you able to see my screen right now?
Yes, it is visible.
Thank you. So I was just explaining regarding the we are using the three disks. First we are using the data disk. Wait, yeah. First we are using the OS disk. Okay. Second data disk and third the temporary disk. Okay. Data OS disk and data disk is available with the Azure also, and temporary disk is available with mm, the local host machines. It's not taking too much data or too much storage. It's taking the you can say the mostly 1 MB size. Okay. So I am going the next part. If you see the in the I have just leave the default value here. I am not adding anything, and just I am going the networking part. In the networking part, you can see the virtual network. To connect any virtual machine, we need to use the virtual network. So we have the options. We can create a new itself, but I am using the same, or we can create a new one. Just for example, I am creating a VNet, new VNet 001. I am just adding. Address, you can use the any IP address. I am using a default one. And subnet, we can just change a subnet name. 000. Okay. Then click OK. Yeah, public IP, we can use Windows IP is available, or we have the option. We can just click the on create new Windows IP. You can just click on net internet and okay. NIC network security group. Network security group. If you choose the, we need if you want, you can just click on the next, or you have the option. You can just provide the specific port access. Here you can see we have the just allowed the all the ports HTTP, HTTPS, and RDP. SSH we are mostly using for the Linux machines. So I am not selecting here. Then I need to. Do you have any question related to the virtual network? Hello.
No.
Okay. Now I'm doing the next management. Just I am doing monitoring. I am not doing anything. Then I need to just click on the preview and create. Yeah, now you can see validation fast. After that, we can see everything. Which virtual machine I have selected, virtual machine, region, ability zone, security group, this, all information available here. After verification, all the information, just we need to click on that create. Now deployment in progress. It will take time, 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, now it's created. Just click on go to resource. You can see the options. Now we have the two options. This will become first we can connect to the RDP and second the version. So I will show you first how to create the version. To create a version, we need to the first create a version subnet also. But we have two options. Do you have any questions or can we continue? Hello.
Yes, please continue.
Okay. So I am just creating the version first. It will take time. After for that, I can show you through the RDP. For that, just click on connect. Yeah, now you can see machine is connecting. Just give, it will take the 2 or 3 seconds. Yeah. Are you able to see my screens, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now you can see I have just connected the virtual machine through the RDP. To connect the RDP, we need to use the port 3389. I will show you if we will stop the give the port access or we can through the NSD, we can just stop this service also. If we will just deny the access for 3389, it will be not work. Now you can see these machines. Okay, it should look like the same machines I am using is but it is on cloud. You see the disk. You go to this PC, you can see we have the three disks available, right? First is the OS disk, it is called Windows C. Second is the temporary storage. If you see the temporary storage, if we add this, just for example, if I added as any file from here, or just disconnect the virtual machine and restart the virtual machines, the file will be not available. That means it is only for the temporary level only. We can't save anything from temporary. You can see that the third one is a DVD drive. It is a drive disk, but yeah, you can add a data disk also. We attach any disk, it is called a data disk. So if you will learn the storage, then we will attach the some disk here. It will be come here. Okay, so you can see total three disk available at this time. At this time, to drive level, if you add any DVD or any storage, it will become in this folder. Is it fine, right? So if you have any question, you can ask, and then I will show you how to create virtual machine through AWS also.
Yeah, fine, fine.
Hello.
Yeah, please
Okay.
continue.
Okay. Now I am showing you to how to create virtual machine through AWS. Okay. Now I can show you one more thing through the Basan also. Okay, how to create a virtual machine through Basan. Just let me check if Basan is working or not. Now it is creating also. You can see if I have started to create a Basan, first it is creating the Basan subnet. It is called Azure Basan subnet. You can't change this name also. You must be use this name only to as a Basan. To use a Basan, you need the Basan subnet name should be Azure Basan subnet. Okay. Just wait a minute. After that, I will show you the how to create virtual machine through AWS also. First, I am just waiting for the create a Basan. To Windows machine, you have two options to connect. First, you can connect to the RDP. Second, you can connect to the backend. If you just use the Linux, you have the too much option available. You can just use to the PuTTY third party, and Windows PowerShell also you can use to connect the any in Linux virtual machines. Taking time. No problem. It's updating. Before that, I can show you the how to create virtual machine for AWS. Is it fine, right? It is taking time. It will take the time 1 or 2 minutes. Before that, we can explain regarding the AWS. If it will be if it will be ready, I will be show the backend also. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
After that, I will show you what is the difference between AWS and Azure. To delete the virtual machines, both have the different options available. Okay. So I am just opening it is the AWS machines, AWS console. For AWS console, you can see for this thing in the AWS, we have the region to select here. Okay. You can't, in the Azure, you have seen we have selected the regions inside the virtual machine, but here we need to just select it from here. Direct. Just for example, I am selecting the Mumbai region. If you see the Mumbai region, just I'm clicking the in AWS virtual machine is called EC2. You can see is the dashboard. If you see the dashboard, one default is available also. You can see no any running instance available, all the zero. Okay. So I'm just clicking on the instance. To create the new virtual machine, here is called the instance or EC2 machines. So we just click on the launch instance. After that, same thing, you can I am just adding here to anyone. Okay, Amazon Linux, we can use Amazon Linux, or you can add any name. Just for example, I am just adding season 4. Second, you can select anything. I am just selecting Amazon Linux. Amazon Linux or okay, I am using Amazon Linux. After that, you can use the Amazon machine image. Now you can see I am using the free tier. We have the two options, Amazon Linux 2023, 2023 and Linux 2. I am using second one. Next instance type, we can use the one. Key pair means we need to use the key pair. For this, we can use the default one, but I am using the new one, just using the any name. You need to download this key pair. If you just miss the key pair, you have no option to recreate again. Then you go to the network setting, like the virtual network. We need to here create a virtual VPC in Azure. It's called the virtual network, but in the AWS it is called a VPC. So I am using the default VPC itself. Subnet you can see already is available. You can use anyone because one default VPC available inside the AWS. Public IP should be enabled. You can create a new one. I'm just changing the name. It's G01. Now you can see the different option is coming. First SSH. Why we are for SSH? We are the options are 22. And second, so we can do it one thing, we are using the all traffic here. All traffic means we can use the different things that's like HTTPS, HTTP port or SSH also. So I am using the all traffic here. Now you can see storage I am using the same one. Just and in the AWS we have the option. Just for example, if you want to create the 10 virtual machine, just we need to click on 10 and we can create a 10. It will be 10 same virtual machine will be created with the 10 with the same configuration. But in Azure you have the no option to create the multiple virtual machine. For this, to create the multiple virtual machine in Azure, you can use the PowerShell. Azure PowerShell. I'm using only one itself, or I can use the two. And just click on the launch. After that, you will see it's taking the less time than the Azure machine has been created. Now you can see, right? But you can see two machine has been created, but it's in the pending state. It will be take some time, but you can change the name itself also. I am just changing the name. Now you can see. Now both machine is running state. After that, just click on the instance ID. Just click on the connect. It's connecting now. Now you can see it has been connected. Do you have any questions? Any steps? Can explain? Hello. Hello.
No,
Anyways, do you have any question?
No, Prince. No, Prince.
Okay.
Going well.
So if you see this is the I have connected the virtual machines through the directly. If you are using the Azure itself, so to this thing you need to connect to the backend. But in Amazon, you have in Amazon Web Service or AWS, you can directly connect. So I have just created the one Amazon Linux 2 machines. I am just updating this machine. So for that, sudo. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, will be what yum. Now you can see no package update available. Actually, I have downloaded the updated version. Just give a minute and let me click. So now you can see I have just connected the virtual machines to the AWS also, and also we can use this thing in this virtual machines through AWS, and we have different option available. I can show you the first. You can see directly we can connect to the any browser itself. Second, we have the option SSH console. So we can do it one more thing. So for this thing, we can just Windows PowerShell. For Windows PowerShell, we can connect to the through Windows PowerShell, we can connect the this machine also. See now it's ready. Let's click on connect. Now you can see through the button we can connect the virtual machine like that. Yeah, now you can see. If some error is coming, wait a minute. Networking. Okay, I'm adding the outbound rule. So I am just showing you the networking part. In the networking part, you can see we have the option inbound port rule or outbound port rule. If you see the inbound port rule, all port is the available like RDP, HTTPS, and HTTP. All port number used must be the learn regarding that. 389, 443, and 80 is all are the allow. But if you see the outbound rule, we are not outbound. Now I have just allowed for the 443. I am just allowing for one more. So this is TT3 itself also. 480. Click on it. Now need to check. So this is coming. You can check. Okay, I think some issue is available. My system also it's not allowing the network connections. Okay, no problem. Yeah, guys, I think some issue is going in the my systems. No problem. From next class, I can show you this thing to the basin itself also. You need to check the logs. Check. You can check the log here. Now you can see here no option is showing. Everything is fine. And that means some problem in the my system itself only. Not an issue with the micro Azure. You can see the performance diagnostics. Visual self you can see here. Yes, the health event is coming. See here is showing that the virtual machine is stopping as requested by the authorized user or process due to the guest activity or within the virtual machine. That means we are not required to do anything for these situations. So just I'm leaving this thing, and second thing I am just going to first I need to update the machines. To update the machine, you need to use VM, sorry, VM delete over. Okay, I think no package available to the update, so it's not required. Okay, just leave it. Now you can see this time. Now you can see the total instance is 2. If you want to if you see the difference to delete the both the resource groups, so you can see in the Azure portal, if you click on the resource group, inside the resource group which we have created, this is for we have created this one, right? Inside the resource group, all things is available. You can see which and how many resources available, VNet, VASMs, IP, Windows machine, everything we can just delete from here. Just if we delete this resource group, all resources will be deleted in the Azure. So I am just deleting this resource group. Now just click on delete. So the group name. So I'm just adding then delete. You can see all resource will be deleted in one time. Is a big advantage for the Azure. But if you just click see here, if you delete these things, you know, we have created the different thing. We have created the key pair also. You can see the key pair here. You can see session 4 is key pair. Security group, you can see we have created a new security group NZ001. Now I can show you, just for example, I am just deleting the instance. So for that, here we have the option that terminate. If we click on the terminate, it will be deleted, but it will be take time. You can see now machine is just shutting down state, in the shutting down. After some time it will be so terminated. You can see that terminated. But if you click on the security group, refresh, you can see it has been not deleted. So in the AWS, you need to delete one by one. But in the Azure, you can just select the only one resource group. After just click on delete the resource group, it will be delete all. Now it is in progress. You can see the resource group and session 4. But here you can see you need to delete one by one everything. Just click on action, delete security group also. If you just click on the key pair, you can see key pair is also available. Just click on action and delete. Are you understand about the AWS and Azure itself also? How can we create the virtual machines? So for Azure, we have the options regard the one resource group. Inside the resource group, we can create the different resources. And but in AWS, we need to just go on the select the region. After the region, we can just select the resources as per the requirement. After that, you need to go to the dashboard. To see the dashboard, one the security group available, it is a default set. You can see the all the 0. So every time if you are using the AWS, you need to check the dashboard before leave the this other